Oh, we are on screen.
Yes, we are on the screen.
Well, you said we weren't.
Yeah. Welcome to the stream. I am here with Dr. Christie Vogler, who is the co-host of Movies We Dig. We are also streaming on the Vogue Archaeology YouTube channel live, which is a separate audience from me, so I don't care, but Christie does.
Yeah, so I am here as part of Movies We Dig, the podcast about film, antiquity, and everything in between. We have tried streaming once before, which was the first Hades game, which was delightful. And it's been a very good week for Hades. If you have not seen Blood of Zeus yet, you should, because season 2 is great. And then I have my Disney Hades shirt, so it's just great all around.
Yep, and I love rogue-lite, so this is right up my alley. I love the original Hades. I'm blind to this. I stayed as blind as possible. Christie will be the one that does all the analyzing of all the stories and stuff. I'm just here to kill things.
Yes, because I am not capable of that. So if you have gaming questions, feel free to put that in the chat. Or if you have suggestions, I don't think Andy will listen to them, but you're free to put that up there too. I will have no idea what anyone's talking about.
Few tales are told
yeah,
of Hades, whose reign as grim lord of the dead came to a sudden end when all at once his past caught up with him. But gods do not go quietly, and history repeats. So this tale was only a matter of time.
There we go. Now, that's a little better for the big sound. Death to Kronos, which,
vengeance for my family.
You've known that's probably the big bad for this one instead of Hades. Kronos is the father of Hades, so we're still
lost souls.
Greek mythology. We're keeping
I'll
it
make the
in
Titan pay.
And yeah, so Kronos is one of the that was there before. We get to do the mutations and stuff. I don't know what they do. Yeah, so Kronos isn't necessarily well represented in Greek mythology. He becomes more prominent in Roman mythology when he takes on their Saturn. Imagery of time with the scythe, or even death.
In the
with the
name
scythe.
of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Ooh, we're gonna meet someone.
Greetings from Olympus and well met there, Sunshine. Look, we can't get to the Titan, but if you truly mean to stop him, then the least I can do is light your way down.
Oh, and hey, we have Gooey here too. Hey, hello. We have some coming out at some point. That's a little better.
What do I want? Attack deals more damage, more area, sprint, faster. Today's... Oh, what sprint is? Hold A to run at top speed. Okay, that's new.
So, Andy, do you know why Kronos has a
They
scythe?
need my aid.
Nope.
I'll see if I need theirs.
He used it to castrate his father, Kronos, who was the first one to try and get rid of his sons so they were overthrown by shoving them back into Gaia. So she was basically pregnant with a couple of years at the time. She gave Kronos a scythe and was like, please don't kill your father for me. So he castrated him.
Slowing down.
Kronos is the sky, Gaia is Earth, and Kronos was the I think some other titans that you might hear about are Rhea, who becomes the wife of Kronos. Prometheus is a pretty famous titan. Atlas is a titan. Quite a few end up in the Underworld after the Titanomachy when Zeus and the Underworld beings take over. So it would be interesting to see some more titans in there. I know that I was traveling in the Underworld and we got to see some of the mortals that were being punished, like Sisyphus was one of the characters, so that'll be interesting to see. Did it say what location we're in right now? Yeah, I missed it too. I just saw that.
More coming.
Hello, welcome to the chat. Glad to have you. We really just started. We both are going in blind and pretty excited to see it.
I should have talked about it. Sorry about the pause there.
Yep, I'll be monitoring chat, so if you have comments or questions or anything you're seeing so far, you know, feel free to type it in, feel free to participate. It makes it easier to have a conversation. And it cares not so much for the mythology as it is for the power of huntress.
Well.
It does look like it. And oh, that's our first death.
Wow.
Dun, dun,
I
dun.
literally died. This is gonna be rough.
And also for anyone else joining, this is Kaguya. That's a very fancy name for a very basic cat. So she goes by Gooey most of the time, but she is a sweetheart. So.
Okay. Where's a frog?
There is a froggy.
See what I get for staying out all night, Kronos.
Oh, it's a name Kronos.
Ooh. You know, I'm not as familiar with, that's probably more folklore or mythology type of thing.
I can brood.
This old unfinished painting. Don't look away. Don't forget all that the Titan took from you.
So I am curious if maybe we are not in the underworld, because she seems separated from her family. That portrait was obviously Hades, Persephone, and their son Zagreus, who was the protagonist for the first Hades game, which was excellent. And Melanie is the daughter.
Witch, speak.
That was pretty decent, right, Mel? Maybe pushing it. Okay if I call you witch like that?
We are
Which
talking
worked
shades,
for me in
though.
context. And a solid haunting all in all, Dora. But I'd better run. Something I have to do.
Then be gone.
Aw, be gone.
Her arm is similar to what Zagreus had, right?
I don't remember.
If, like, you could see the
Stand
skeletal
tall
element.
and show no weakness.
I guess.
Maybe.
I don't remember a whole lot about.
It's been a while since we played Hades, so
That's not been a while for
The
me.
rivers
I
of the
just
flood
don't
back
care
there.
for the story.
don't pay attention to the most fun part.
Nope. I just kill things.
There you are. Come here.
All right.
Time
here's
forced
Hexy.
our hand, Melinoy. Nary a
Melinoy.
soul expected you to slay our enemy last night, on a new moon, no less. But you accomplished something of great import.
Hell yeah, brother or sister.
I lack such forgiveness for my failure, Headmistress Hecate.
She's a
The Titan
tripartite
yet
goddess,
lives,
so
and Olympus
she
yet burns,
often
while I'm
has
back where I
kind
started.
of 3 different forms of
What is it I
a young
accomplished?
girl or maiden,
You're here to speak of it.
married,
Recovered in
woman, and
body,
then
if not in
hag,
spirit.
or-
You've
There's gotta
not
be nicer ways to say
failed.
that. And I think they're
May
kind of
you
showing that with
begun.
the armor you see on her
Thus
shoulders.
may you learn, grow stronger, and complete
Yeah,
your
I can see a face
task.
there.
Death to Kronos.
Death to Kronos.
Like her
Death to
belt has
Kronos.
kind of a labyrinth image as well.
Tell me you killed the
Oh, it's
bastard.
fucking Odysseus.
Drove your staff into his wretched skull, slid a dagger in his gut.
I kind of want to.
Not that he died
His
from
cloak
that.
is
What's
interesting.
our
I'm not
rules,
sure
though?
what he has on it exactly.
Beer.
Probably not.
I've
Beer
nothing
was
to
not
report,
really.
Odysseus.
It did
Not
exist
yet.
in the ancient Mediterranean world. It just wasn't a big one for the Greeks.
Well, you'll get him next time, I reckon.
I don't think I'm gonna get him next time, considering I died. Although I do notice that Melanie has the fire steps that Zagreus had.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
So what does Odysseus help you with?
Death to Kronos, sir.
I have no idea.
He'll get
Everyone
his.
wants Kronos to die. That was interesting. Which is also saying death to time, basically.
Hypnos in the back.
We'll find a way to wake you, O sleep.
And he's
I
sleeping.
promise.
You did a nap. All right. Well, carrying on.
Well, that's
My
interesting.
altar.
It's making it sound like he's stuck.
Headmistress lent me
Which
the
would
Arcana.
suggest he's not able to do his job and no one's sleeping, which wouldn't be good.
Your moves, everything moves hold for 2 seconds. Hold a special order cat. Oh. Okay.
The
Let's
sorceress.
upgrade that. Let's see. Location. Let's restore 2 or twice that if you have no more. That might not be too bad.
The wayward son.
Sun.
Could apply to a few different figures. The Huntress, the Titan.
I want the title for what the
That'll
location
do.
is. Broke. I do have a staff. Okay, I have a staff. That's what I have.
Disciples, attention! Allay your fears.
The arms of night are now at my disposal. Or shall be, soon enough.
So, So Sister Blade, slash with furious attacks, or strike from afar with the furious specials. That might be up my alley. The Umbral Flames. This is what I'm using now. The Default Witch Staff. Oh, I had to unlock them. Damn it.
Yes, even I remembered that from last time. You gotta
Much
like
more than just this staff bathing in the
Battle lost.
Oh yeah, I thought it started
But
with
this
them
is
on
war, young one, and you have many battles yet to come.
again.
The only
Another
question
name
is,
I'm
are you
not
prepared to
really
win?
familiar with.
I'm not so sure here, so let's see you
You know
give me
what? We have
20.
the power of Google at our hands, so we'll see if he pops up anywhere in particular.
Commander Skelemy is served.
Game creation.
Okay, that's not
Again.
all right.
All right, that's enough. Unless you want to keep
Those are fun.
going.
Yeah. Okay. He's not a character from Greek mythology. Just a game invention. So it makes
Yeah,
sense
it's magic
because that's a
back.
very weird letter combination for ancient
Death
Greek.
to Kronos. I'll see
And
to
maybe we
that.
don't like Kronos.
No
They
one
really
is more
don't.
prepared.
And we have no idea why currently.
Beyond the mists of Erebus, there should be a way down. Too risky heading through Elysium, and too risky to stay. All right, it's time.
So it does sound like we're in the Underworld because she mentioned Elysium again. Although I don't know. We have shades, so. Andy is doing a nice job of exploring.
Find the Titan, slay the Titan.
Sorry, guys.
The sigil of frost.
All right. Magic emitter.
Headmistress told me so much about you.
Erebus.
And now at last we meet. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Erebus is the
You look just like your mother.
Oh.
I'll not lose her
They've
again.
changed up her look from last time.
I shall freeze hell in its entirety if that is what it takes to get her back.
All right, give me something fun.
You'll help me, won't you, granddaughter?
Ice attack. Your attacks do more damage and inflict freeze. Epic. Cast rapidly deal damage in the area and inflict freeze. That might be play.
All of you gather round. Got you.
I was right. I was going to say, I know Erebus is dark. I didn't necessarily know it was a location or region in the Underworld, but it does look that way. And you wanted to find more of your recreation myth, which comes from Christie's theology.
A gift.
This is one of the earliest ones, like Nyx would have been for.
A centaur heart.
Looks like I can just have one active, so I don't have like the stones that I had before.
Mm.
Might be something else in play, but
And I think this was true of the Hades thing, the smaller monsters that you fight in each room, they didn't necessarily have strong mythological associations. They're a little bit more game intention. But usually the big bosses have
For me.
strong myth associations. So we'll be excited to see our first big boss, won't we, babe? So
if I
excited.
get to one.
Yeah.
Whalers. For what you did to me.
There we go. Got it. I would call it those games. I imagine it's a frustrating game.
Yeah, actually, I'm so far. Not mostly right now. All the mistakes I've made are just me doing dumb shit on the stuff.
One remains.
Yay.
Always need bones.
Flower.
Not
Get the
precisely
flower.
now.
Flower.
The golden flower that's shining.
Fuck, resource.
Yeah. See, aren't you glad I was paying attention? I bet you. Well, it's interesting to think about. There's a lot of references to.
Oh shit! Shit! Wow.
Earth plants. There's also, I'm not Roman, but Jitten is another one. That Aphrodite seems to like your person and he's has an excellent soundtrack.
Involved. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Yeah, who also had a kick-ass moment
Look at you, hot
the new
stuff. Come to help the elderly. Oh, what a
in
good
the
girl
new
you
season
are.
of
And here
Blood
I
of Zeus. So it's cool to see her getting a little more recognition in some of these modern media examples.
Whew, that almost burns.
I feel like I'm in Oh yeah, no, my
I love watching this game.
Some bones for later use.
I feel like I should. No, that's
Those
life.
were bones. Your favorite boons from the first Hades game?
Anything with I like the fog is really good.
And Drew's back once again. She is the shyest cat in person, so this is the only way you're
Cold, take you.
on that.
I think I should have scored this boon.
Farther
I'm not
than
really
last
using
time.
the special incantation stuff all that well.
Like, their armor. Keep an eye on them while you're playing. Yeah, I mean, they almost seem altered. Oh, they're not.
Drop this.
Apollo.
Kronos is up to something, but not even Athena knows what. His assaults on Olympus always fail, even if they've kept us occupied. What's his next move?
Give me something good.
Yes, we don't really have any context for like why Kronos is a threat all of a sudden. He is a pretty common antagonist.
Apollo's light.
He's more a
I
common.
think this might be.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's a common antagonist for like
my authority.
modern media because once he's defeated as part of the Titanomachy, we really don't hear much more about him as far as I'm aware.
Alright, the first boss.
Headmistress.
What?
There
We get to
she
fight
is.
Hecate first. Woo! This will be fun.
Welcome to the edge of
Did
Erebus.
you call her headmistress?
Well done,
Yes.
Millenoi.
Okay.
Thank you, Headmistress Hecate. I could not have reached this point without your guidance.
It's McGonagall.
And in turn, you shall not pass this point without a demonstration of your capability.
My capability.
Those abs, man.
You'd have us face each other here, even though my task has already begun.
Your training shall never be complete. And I would know if you stand any chance at all against our enemy. Crossed flames awaken.
I don't like that.
In terms of threats more common to the Python. This is always worried about the these kids. Which is it the same? Honestly, the closest threat to that is female. And then also kills that is which I think is different from Norse mythology. Like Norse mythology has Ragnarok, right? So that, as far as I'm aware, there's no concept of
She's invincible right now, summoning shit.
Alright, sisters.
And dash. Oh. Bathe in flame. We are as one. No, fuck. Beware.
There's the limit.
No!
But that's only death number 2.
You're
I feel like we should have had a death.
unprepared as yet.
Think about that next time. We'll keep track here, y'all. It's death number 2.
Oh,
But
she's
you got to the first boss.
strong.
That's not bad.
I'm not doing enough damage.
You can brood.
Yeah.
You there, Dora?
There's not here. Let's see.
The crossroads. Okay.
Hail, Shades. Our fight is just getting started.
Throws up a peace sign.
Nice.
Denied.
Okay, can't get that way yet.
What's the big shiny orb on the left there?
There.
That is it just a light?
It's just a
Decorative.
light.
Okay.
The cauldron's ready for me now.
At least our cauldron's finally purified, praise the fates. Speaking of which, are you as yet considering an invocation to them? I have my doubts that they would listen even now.
If there's any chance the three fates shall aid us, I'll take it. Thank you for preparing things for me. Though I'm well short of freshly picked reagents still.
Got a few, because I was paying attention.
I'd offer such reagents if I could, but as you venture past this glade, look carefully along your path and you shall find them. Fate's willing.
Yes, Headmistress. Last night I dreamt of this.
Oh, Hecate's title there is Witch of the Crossroads, which is one aspect that Hecate rules over is crossroads. It's also something shared with Hermes, And it's interesting to think that they're
Dark
the,
of chaos, light of moon.
what you would
Heed
probably say
now
is
my
like
will.
gods that can cross liminal
So
spaces,
mote it be.
especially Hermes as a psychopompus.
There we go. Now I can
So mote it be.
better. Alright. Choose the wretched broker to live. Yep. Get the fuck in.
I'm ready. By blood and darkness, let my will be done.
There.
Okay.
Broker, welcome to the
Hell
crossroads.
yeah, brother. Come give me the good shit. Oh, nothing there. Small.
The crossroads. That haven hidden twixt the surface and the underworld conceals those still loyal to Lord Hades, rightful ruler of the dead.
Together we'll retake my
There we
father's
go.
realm.
That should make it so I. Yes.
Hail, broker.
Ha! Now I don't have the audio double talk.
Oh, okay.
That's better.
I was not having that problem.
Oh, I have. Well, I have the monitor
Yeah.
on.
Yep, yep.
What do I want? Caches would be good.
One, please.
Reagents. So these are things that are more
Ash of the dead.
indentations with.
Be well.
All right.
After ever-scheming Kronos claimed the House of Hades, shades of the dead residing there, all scattered to the ends of the earth.
Okay.
Bitchin'.
We get a little more context.
shades
So
are
apparently
welcome
Kronos
here
took
and
over the
safe.
Underworld,
times.
which would make
Already hit a wall.
Hi, Nemesis.
Knocked your scrawny ass all the way
I
back
love
here.
Nemesis.
It's insane that she's sending you out on foot all on your own.
Nonsense.
Retribution incarnate.
Your skepticism's
it's also
duly
known as
noted.
divine justice. So
Back
she'll
in
be
one
fun, I'm sure.
piece.
And Odysseus.
The good witch put you to the test out there, did she?
You guys are looking for
Quite an
another piece of
intensive
media
teaching
that's
style, I
doing
always
something
thought.
really cool with Odysseus.
She expects a
and
lot
the
from
Odyssey.
you, but that's
You
just
should be
what
checking
happens
out
when you
Epic
have such
the Musical.
potential.
That is a
Then she must be
musical in
disappointed with my
progress by a
results,
really cool,
although she's careful not to
uh,
show it. Same as you,
musician and
Odysseus.
TikTok creator.
Come,
and
I
you
know
can
how
actually
dispiriting
listen
it is to chart one's
to, like, his
course only
first
to
5
lose one's
sets of the
way.
musical.
We rarely get where we must go the
Spotify,
fastest way
find
we
it on
can.
YouTube, TikTok.
As long as we get there at all.
It's really fun, and he just dropped as of April 26th. He just dropped his 3 songs that he has set for the Underworld when Odysseus travels to talk to Tiresias.
The Altar of Ashes.
Really good. So another piece of media I would recommend if you like Greek mythology.
Let's get that. 'cause
Titan.
That's just a straight buff to everything. That's not bad. So this basically lets me. Like, I want that,
Huntress.
even though it's probably not the best. Ooh, okay, that was good. Death. Ooh, okay, critical damage. Alright, that's all I got
Ready
for
for
there.
more.
Okay, so that's basically the mirror
Okay.
from the first game. So that's let me power up. And
There's something new here.
there is something new here.
What do you get
Oh, it's a pick.
to help you dig things? Maybe
The crescent pick.
we got some archaeology.
Reveal to me the
Woo!
bounties of the earth.
Now there's my weapon of choice, y'all.
It shall serve you well.
Okay, so I got the pick.
Ah, there she is again at last.
I can talk to you at least. Let's
The
look at this.
crossroads training grounds are watched over by fearless seafarer Skelemius, famed in death as he was famed in life.
Except he has no Greek myth
Being a shadowy
equivalent.
denizen of the underworld comes with certain perks, young one. Take,
Good to
for
see, man.
instance, how
Alright.
when you dash, nothing can touch you.
Ah, so I can dash through things.
We are the unseen, at one with the darkness and the dead. I can evade anything, yes, but only for a moment. And even then, I can't prevail by dodging all night long.
Yeah, I'd do it all the time if I was you. See the little trail when you dash? Once it snaps back, you're good to go again.
The shadow follows.
If you're in the chat, just let us know how sound levels are and everything. We're still kind of figuring out the whole setup. So,
Sound levels are fine. I got it.
well, I
see.
meant for the game itself.
No, I can see the game too.
Oh, okay, it's coming through good.
Yep. Yeah.
Well, our audience might think. Who knows?
there's a volume button.
Fair. Where's your friends? They would tell us.
Go up.
Ugh, these blasted wards.
Fine. All right, let's dive. Let's dive.
The trident sigil.
Trident.
There's some raw silver I can
So we're
use.
still in Erebus.
It's silver, so I can get a new weapon when I go back.
You're one of my father's brothers, aren't you? Then help him.
All right, Poseidon.
In the name of Hades.
Give me something good, Dad.
Olympus, I accept
Give
this
me
message.
something good. I need it.
Long lost niece, you live.
I fucking love you,
We thought you
Poseidon.
met the
You're
same fate as your father, and your mother, and your brother. Oh. Well, how about we turn the tide and exact terrible revenge for
So I
poor
wonder
old
if Kronos
Hades and his
ate.
kin?
All of them.
Wait, revenge on Hades and his kin?
Now he's getting revenge on Kronos.
That's not. It seemed weirded, strangely.
Like a bubble, spirit bubbles, specials. It's supposed to splash.
Bubbles.
And not actually. Okay. So my attack can knock foes away, so I can use the special. Or I can use a special, which keeps them. I think that's probably better.
May all our enemies drown.
Alright, here we go. Ah, should I dodge the thing that can't get me?
More?
There we go. Ash, I feel like Oh, I can't fish.
You don't have a fishing rod.
Lame. I really don't care about incantation. I don't have a way to recover it, so I should be careful. I can get
We would have those right.
Alright. Maybe die. Thank you.
Golden coins.
Golden coin.
I haven't been to the shop yet. Fuck that though. There we go. See, this stuff happens at the very end, so that's nice. So that's quicker enough. And I think the enemies are designed to teach you that, because, like, I don't have to figure out that. So, this enemy basically, as long as I toss that out there, easy. If I don't, there you go.
Where to go?
Oh, didn't want
no.
to go talk to Poseidon some more.
No, the problem it's the same problem that you have in Contagious too. Until you have a good way to either mitigate damage or health very well. Like health is so important.
Yeah.
Like it makes me less powerful. And I'm still learning it. I feel like that.
Bubble towers have been very popular.
Yeah, the cast is nice. Health, good. I don't know what this is. There's this boss in the lower one with that extra boon, but let's go get the myth.
Ooh, we've got spiders of some kind. Those are like webs.
Oh, what are you doing here?
Oh
Besides
my gosh,
tramping
she's
all over
adorable.
my webs, that is.
It's Chibi Arcade.
Oh, it's nothing
Arachne.
silly.
It's
I
Chibi
can always
Arachne.
make more perfectly good silk. I can't always see you.
Ooh,
hi,
that's one of the
Arachne.
really tragic
about all this.
myths.
I think we'll soon
that
be
does
seeing
not show
more of
Athena
one
in
another
her best
now.
light.
My
I
task
feel like
has
very
begun.
few things show Athena in her best light, actually.
Truly.
So,
Why then, I'll get out of your hair. You have to go. But first, you have to try on one of these. And don't worry about any wear and tear. I've plenty more in stock.
oh man.
Creepy.
Okay, well, her
Okay, so this is gonna give me something for. I think it's just this run. Yeah.
So Arachne was a mortal woman who was a weaver, and she was very skilled. So there were people who would brag I can't remember if she made the brag herself or if other people made it on her behalf that like
you like
she
it?
could weave better than Athena.
this is beautiful,
Which,
thank you.
That always pisses off
It
the
matches
gods
your eye.
whenever mortals think they're better. Yeah, it seems like you should be able to attack the
It gives me armor.
web somehow.
To your success.
And so they had a weaving competition,
Breathing.
and Arachne. I'm trying to remember what Athena showed. She's
I'm in your debt,
showed
Lord
it to me
Charon.
more, and this
These
is actually a
provisions
Roman
surely
interpretation.
shall make all
This
the
is,
difference in my task. What gold I find is yours.
You know.
You have a lot of.
I updated his a little bit.
This one, please.
If only you could see my fields in the morning sun, shining brighter than any gold you shall ever find. Such metals ought to remain within the earth.
Which is a reference to Hades as Pluto, or minerals as well. But Arachne, I forget what Athena wove. It was a very, very pretty tapestry.
For my
And then
mother.
Arachne wove a tapestry that showed like all of the bad things the
boatman
gods did.
Charon,
It was mostly a lot of the
one-time
male
steward
gods
of the dead, now
raping
sculls
women.
the rivers of the underworld in aid of
And
those
it
who
was
yet resist
actually
the Titan
as skilled,
Lord.
if not more skilled than Athena's, but
What
Athena
would we
was
do without him?
upset with like what she had chosen to pick, so she basically
Thank you
beat
for your
Arachne to
service.
death and then felt kind of bad about it, so turned her into a spider. That's why spiders are webs. Why we have the term arachnophobia. I feel like giving you a soundbite of 4-star.
Why didn't you dodge?
Who is it that song? Is it Piccolo or is it Piccolo? Okay. Isn't it kind of sad to think about the last time Team 4-Star put out a Dragon Ball?
I'll dance that. Yes. Yes, they do.
You know what has a member of patriarchy?
Yeah, don't expect commentary from me when I'm.
You got 20 plus enemies on the field.
Yeah.
Which one's the most difficult so far?
They're not really difficult. It's just more.
There's a lot.
Yeah, and I'm still learning the patterns. So, like this guy's actually really easy as long as I'm paying attention. There we go.
A palm of power.
Plus, the staff really isn't my play style. Ooh, both these are good. Just do that because that's been good.
These still grow in the underworld.
Dig in. Like, I like the fact that this is effectively a barrier.
The incantation?
This is the cast.
Okay.
So what that does, like, it basically keeps things away from me. I don't cross into it. At least a lot of the enemies here. Maybe others will help.
Is the cast from a boon or is it? Because I'm not as familiar with them.
Well, I get 3 attacks. I get the cast, which is that's just my fault.
Okay.
And then I get one more time, which you see in there, and then my special right now has blast attack, knockback. My attack has freeze on it.
We haven't had a chance to like combine a lot of boons yet, right?
No, I haven't had a dual boon yet, and I don't really have good. I don't think I have good synergy yet, but
Yeah.
I also don't know what's important. So, like, generally whenever I play Underworld the first time, like, I'll just play through it and not really, like, if it's an action one, I'll learn, like, enemy patterns, style, kind of look at stats and builds, but for action ones in particular, I don't worry about builds until I kind of get a feel for the game itself.
Yeah.
And the reason for that is just because, one, I don't know what I have to do. So it's hard to standardize what I know. And 2, it really is like just as important to learn how to dodge and shit in this. So specials, that's actually good because what I'm doing, dash strike, destroys any, that's good too. I think this is actually objectively the worst one, but I'm using special the most, so I'm going to take it.
Okay.
I think this is free.
So in terms of who we've seen so far, we've got Poseidon, Apollo, Hestia, and Demeter, right? And we usually don't see more until you reach a higher level,
Greetings,
or like you get
Yeah,
past the
there's
first
usually,
boss.
or as you die.
Right.
Chills swept through the air as you approach.
Which you've done amazingly little of so far.
Seasonably cold. And perhaps it is as Demeter desires. She aids you, does she not?
That's right.
She does.
I like that they keep kind
She
of
knew me for her granddaughter at once.
emphasizing the fact
Have
that
you had
like
opportunity to speak with her about me
Demeter
and all
has
that's
ice
transpired?
powers. That's a interesting way to think about like.
I've been a bit
Is him to
preoccupied.
Demeter is just more like she doesn't allow anything to
Here,
grow,
Demeter shall be able to cool
and that's
her
why you
wrath
effectively get
against
winter.
me
But a
for
lot more
keeping
modern
you a
media is really
secret for
imagining
so
that as like
long.
ice queen. Let's do it. I think that's a cool interpretation of things. Because yeah, otherwise, you know, Greece.
Yeah, I'm already doing a lot more damage.
You don't see a lot of snow or anything, so that's kind of a fun
No, I'm doing significantly more damage.
yeah. And you're getting better at dodging.
Look now upon the moon.
Yeah.
Night.
Yeah, I'm really interested because again, because Green had like this side silhouette profile of someone with a crescent moon, like a
See
woman,
you evade this.
and usually that realistically Greek mythology is you wouldn't associate that with Artemis, and I think people see Artemis in this one since she was present in
Nothing
if you
back.
can't tell,
Yeah, we're a lot better off. What the shit is that?
I think that's your bubble that, wow, you burst into it.
Ah, fuck this.
Amazing. I like that as a call out to her. I really like that as a call out to her, the fact that the witch and some common with graphic mythology that's turning people into animals. So, I thought that was awesome.
That sucks.
I'm gonna say intelligence is thing. The other two cats were definitely
Fire.
situation.
Six shooters, get fucked.
She still looks amazing though after you defeat
You
her.
fought with diligence and with ferocity. But surely there is more for you to learn beyond this threshold.
I look forward to it, Headmistress. What about you? Can you not join me?
No, I dare not stray too far from our abode. Continue now your task. I shall await your safe return.
I do kind of miss Meg though.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Headmistress.
I miss Meg too, because I know her pattern.
I passed the test.
I passed the test. I thought I saw a spot I could mine as well.
Yep.
I did.
Silver.
Hell yeah, need that shit. Alright, let's go. Yeah,
Did
did a
we-
lot more damage that time.
What was the golden flower? Did you ever see what the name of that was?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Next time you die, I want to see what that is. Because I
Beginning
imagine
descent.
it's moly.
That briny smell.
Oceanus. Okay.
Gets those are traps.
Look who!
Aww.
You're a long way from the crossroads, Charles.
Ooh, oh my
So,
gosh, her
this is where the
design's
real action
amazing.
is, huh? Weren't you supposed to still be practicing?
Things
Christ
took a
incarnate.
turn, Eris. You know how it goes. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some urgent business to attend to.
Always in such a rush. I'd really hate to slow you down. Though, let's hang out sometime, okay? Have a great night.
Her voice actress sounds really familiar to me.
Oh, one last thing.
I'm looking that up because
Blessed by strength.
What did she
Whatever
do
that
to
means.
that will probably not go well for you.
Let's see.
And like it feels like no, The one guy you really like from Ruby.
Lurkers.
Oh, yeah.
His like ability is bad luck.
Yeah.
It feels like that's what it would be. Bro. Alright,
I like to refer to them as the only character I like to do.
probably is. Voice actors for heroes. Because I'm just
Ah, hell no.
Oh, that's yeah, she's well known in the children's TV world, which is why it's very familiar to me. Oh, right. Yeah, we've seen her.
Are you, dearie? Underneath the sea? It's hard to get a blaze a-roaring when there's water all about, but if you can handle the pressure down there, I can bring the heat.
Hestia, goddess of the flame. She's goddess of the heart, and so she's a domestic goddess. Like everyone worships her within the home, and then there can be really important hearths within city centers as well. So it's interesting because the same as Vesta in Roman mythology, probably like a really important god, but doesn't have a lot of mythology associated with her, just because. Yeah,
vaporized.
That's right, you're vaporized.
Alright guys, sorry, I am still about to turn the sound off.
Oh, hell no. Hold on a second. No. Keep it on the stream.
Sorry.
You need to look up stuff you look up on your phone.
Well, okay. Sorry.
Sorry. Yeah, no, I have this up here.
Sorry. Well, it's gonna be fun this one.
Message for me.
Yeah, alright. Sprint, health. Give up one boot. Gain, so I can get rid of control burn. Gain some. Actually, I'm okay with that.
Fired up.
Oh ho ho!
I can unseal.
Open up. Oh, great.
Okay. I see. If I can unseal, but then I have to fight more enemies.
My silk.
Okay, so I lost my armor.
Okay. Eris's voice actress has done other stuff. Nothing I'm familiar with though. Blue's Clues, but I saw the original Blue's Clues way back when.
Do I want?
Let's see what's here.
Those are gnarly looking. You know, it's so funny when I think about, I'm really interested to know if there are any references in Greek literature even to sharks. You definitely get dolphins. Even in mythology, you get references to dolphins with Dionysus. Yeah. Being captured by pirates and turns them into dolphins. But, like, there's a lot of references to dolphins. Not, as far as I'm aware, a lot of references to sharks. Especially not hammerhead sharks. Interesting that so like Erebus is darkness, now we're in Oceanus, and then like Oceanus is always something you'd imagine being in the underworld, but it's like the ocean depths that are not very explored, definitely not explored by humans, not that much. It is kind of fitting to have it included as kind of
on. Run away. Alright, got it. Alright, Hestia, give me something good.
Not going for the rare move.
That's hot.
I probably should have went to the bottom one because I have enough health to 20% and rapidly restore. Alright, we're gonna go fight some mini boss.
Mini boss.
You ought to have stayed below.
All right. I'm gonna hazard. Wow. Like Erebus, Oceanus is also kind of a primordial, although actually no, not primordial. He is the son of the Titans, and he's the eldest of the Titans, and the son of Kronos and Gaia. So he is a Titan himself. And like I said, after the Titans, a lot of them were basically exiled into the Underworld.
I dodged right into it like an idiot.
Oceanus is what we would also probably imagine today as like the old man.
That's right, bitch, get froze. Ah, fuck, why am I so close? Stunlock! Oh, wow, really? Alright, so apparently you can stunlock that boss.
So Andy just hammed that. Congrats.
Well, it took me a while to break the armor, but once I did, it was easy.
There you go. So in Greek mythology, originally the ancient river of the world, which flows around the bounds of the earth and sea itself. So that's what I'm saying. There's a distinction between.
All of it thrives within the foul air and crushing climate near the bottom of the sea.
Sorry, I was reading
The
that.
air is definitely stuffier down here.
The sea might be more of like what you would imagine mortals have more access to in this time period of like fishing, sailing, and all of that. And Oceanus is that which you don't have access to. Unbounded and flowing back into itself, the Oceanus rises all seas, rivers, streams, and fountains. Herodotus was the first to oppose this view. In Homer, Oceanus is the beginning of all things, even of the gods, Eve, the original father, and his wife, Christie, the original mother. With her, he lives in different incredible old men, and the farthest west away from the world and the Titans who after the fall of Kronos submitted to and from him won 3,000 sons and as many daughters.
Enough of this.
Alright, well, I don't really need that, so let's see for sure.
Interlopers.
He is surrounded by sea.
That's how I like it. On goodness. It's better where it's wetter.
Yeah, so we're getting more, like I said, we're getting some strong references to Titans, as well as even some of the primordial gods, which that's what Erebus would be. That's what Nyx was. You got money burning a hole in it.
Well, I feel like if you feel like the original game, it's like having a lot of money later good if you want certain things. Oh, the palms are too.
So remind me to prove the pomegranates too?
An upgrade on my game.
Okay.
That's a trap.
So how are we liking the Poseidon? I think you're building the Poseidon here, right?
I have my main attack is a special, and it's a combination of Poseidon, Flash Boom, and I have one of the hammers that gave bonus to it.
Okay, which is the hammer, or is it Daedalus? I think it's Daedalus.
Augustus.
Is it Hephaestus? Because I remember from like the first game, there's Hephaestus, and there's also references to Daedalus. He's the mortal inventor of like the labyrinth and things like that. So.
That was rough. Yeah, this is gonna be bad. I lost a lot of health for no reason. This guy was fucking crap. Now I really want that store. See, there's that fucking traffic.
Because sometimes you can buy.
Damn it!
Sometimes you can buy health at the store. Is that right?
Alright, give me
going. Right.
There's your store. Alright. See if we get lucky.
Shellbacks.
Shellbacks? Again, I appreciate that instead of trying to imagine what monsters, I do like that. The designers went ahead and just created the lower level bosses we have. But you can have a lot of fun with it. Look at like Roman mosaics and Greek space painting and stuff. That's some very fun inspiration that but they don't necessarily have strong mythological associations. That's something. I will say the Asian people are still overly stuck.
Trying to stay alive. Them exploding isn't really a big deal to me because I'm usually at range. Alright, give me, please, store. I need the store.
You're a welcome sight, my lord. In the name of Hades.
Lotus. Alright, let's see the next boss. Made it to the next boss at least.
That's impressive.
Oh.
It's a rock band.
Oh, no way. Way. Look at Gals
Guesses?
Yes, probably Scylla and
What's your name? Make yourself comfy. We're just about to start, aren't we, Gals?
Scylla and Charybdis, most likely.
Sirens. I should have known you were the source of all that singing.
That would also make sense.
Slink down
this
into the
is
underworld,
not usually how
have
they're
you?
depicted.
It's
But
the
with the
perfect
band,
pressure
that makes sense.
cooker.
Oh, I was
It's the
right.
pressure trying to make
Yay.
our
She's not a
Waller
siren.
fans are watching, begging,
But I can see the
"Skill,
sirens
where's
being
your
her
next
backup singers.
solo?"
Don't you drown your so-called fans to death? Have you even got any left?
Oh, don't ever say such things about our fans. Oh, hey, gals, let's say we give her the old song and dance.
Yeah, let's do the song and dance. Let's do it.
I do like a lot of the voice actors. The voice actors I got to do.
I just stopped right for that.
Ooh, the keyboardist gotcha. And that is death number 3.
Okay.
Dun dun
Has it
dun.
been?
Okay. I wish I
Ooh,
had
ooh.
a story.
3, 2, 1.
It is the dead of night within a haunted, barely moonlit thicket at the Underworld's edge. There, a young forsaken princess hunts her prey.
Got Hypno sleeping
Ready
still.
or not, hence I go.
Yeah, he's still sleeping.
You could try talking to him.
I did. He's nothing
Okay.
popped up.
Okay.
The keen-eyed princess finds a set of tracks, suggesting that her foe trod through this dusty ground not very long before.
Shush, Homer.
Okay.
How shall I ever catch her if you're going to describe my every move?
Oh, Homer's the narrator? That's cute.
I've no idea to whom you refer, to whom the princess of the dead refers, as she continues on her fateful
That's kinda
search.
cute.
Is that a fourth wall break? That's not quite a
Quit
fourth wall
teasing me
break,
and
is
help
it?
me look.
Not really. 'Cause
No,
it's
You'll
that's a
find
weird
her
break.
game.
Odysseus, have you seen Hecate about?
Not in a little while, little goddess. Though I'd expect that pointy hat of hers to give her away.
I'll look for it. Thank you.
Oh, she's got to be around here somewhere, little goddess.
Got you, Hecate. You're dead.
Got me, you did, Millennium. But I dare say I can escape your clutches yet.
Hey.
Aw, that's cheating.
Hi, Shades.
There's a
Is
doggy.
Hecate about? Huh. Not seen her, huh?
I still don't really
Over
have a
there,
strong
there
sense
you
of
are. Got you again.
timeline in terms of like
So
where this is in regards to
persistent.
Zagreus.
Give
Has
up
to be
already,
after.
witch. For
Well, but I
I'm
mean,
a
with her age now.
titaness.
Yeah,
You
it's just-
cannot vanquish me.
That's where the brooding, like we saw the little babies. This is like all this has to be after Hades.
Okay. Okay.
I can and shall.
That's true because Zagreus was fully grown in that picture. Okay.
It was
good.
in the picture.
Yeah.
Still asleep.
Poor baby. He's so
I bid
tired.
you farewell
I like
for
that they
now,
have
Lord
poppies around
Hypnos.
him too. Did you notice that? They have poppy flowers around him.
I got you. Hecate? What's the matter?
It's merely that I've not heard your laughter before. Reminded me of your mother. A much preferable sound to that of grief.
I promise not to cry again. I still get sad sometimes, but not as much.
Do not make promises you cannot keep. When tears well up, let them spill forth. They're not so precious that they need be contained.
Oh, I like that.
But you never cry, Hecate. And I wish to become strong like you. So that I might find Kronos and destroy him for what he's done. And then you could hear my mother's laugh again.
And I shall do everything in my power to prepare you, so that you may succeed where I failed.
What do you mean you failed?
Oh, I
You
thought it
tried
was
to
it.
beat Kronos
No.
yourself? He hurt you?
Concern yourself with your own pain, not mine. Destroying Kronos shall not change the past, and the pain shall linger, though assert itself less frequently with age. But enough of this. On the morrow, we shall teach you to hunt greater prey.
Truly?
Yay!
So fun fact, Andy can speed read.
Yes.
So
Death to Kronos.
I am here to anchor him down a little bit.
Who dares?
I dare.
A scourge upon your bloodline for resummoning me, witch!
Hey, everything okay there, Mel?
Oh, yes, Dora. It's just... I should have gone
Sounds
farther that
interesting.
time. I'll give more notes on your
Personality change.
haunting later, all right?
Oh, sure.
Hail, spirit.
You invoke me?
This memory of all you lost. It stokes your want
Yeah,
of
'cause you can't see
vengeance
Zagreus'
even
other
now.
arm, so I was trying to figure out if like thought he had an arm like that too.
The big giveaway there is he never knew who his mother was until he found her. So,
Yeah.
Like, it wouldn't make sense for that to be...
Well, I just realized too, when she was a child, she didn't have that arm, did she?
Nope.
Yeah. Interesting.
Where are you, headmistress? I've had these in my head for long enough.
What's the flower called? I was wanting to... It is Molly! Hey! Called it.
Let's begin. Hear me, Selene, if you so desire.
Okay, we are getting Selene.
Aid me in finding that which I require. So mote it be.
Fuck, I should have did this. That's fine. Get ashes, fate fabric would be nice. Let's save.
Take care then.
Try again.
Here, have this.
Nemesis, maybe we could start again. Here, I got you something.
Don't need your charity, princess, or temptations while I'm on duty or off. You're doing this because you want something from me anyway, so here, knock yourself out.
Yay!
Thank you,
I got
ma'am.
the evil eye.
They're not going to help you, you know. The fates, I mean. They don't take pity on whoever asks. If anything, you'll make things even worse.
Maybe you just don't give your sisters enough credit. If they once aided my brother, then there has to be a chance they'll aid us. They have a stake in this too.
What, you mean their family? They couldn't care less. Too busy messing with everybody's lives, making it look like an accident.
You mustn't speak of them that way.
A moment, goddess.
God damn it,
Word has
Odysseus.
it Eris has been spotted in the depths along your path.
Yep.
Intelligence you likely could have used before. She made your journey worse for you. Apologies, goddess.
She's trying to stop me, or at least slow me down, and she knows too much about our intentions. What do we do? Children of Nyx are supposed to be on our side.
She doesn't know the half of what we've planned. Besides, her boredom drives her more than anything. Run into her a few more times, she'll soon grow sick of it and go away.
So deems the great tactician.
Not even the wiles and stratagems of that resourceful sack of cities, Odysseus, may be sufficient to overcome the Titan of Time.
They say never to underestimate that man.
Come on.
I'm kind of interested because they had Achilles and Patroclus. So I'm wondering if eventually we'll get to see Persephone. Or not Persephone.
Know the past, know the future.
What is Odysseus' wife's name? Penelope. There we go. I wonder if we'll get to see Penelope at some point.
Death.
Because I think the other partnership we saw, of course, was Orpheus and Eurydice. So they like the partnership
Very
thing.
well.
So I bet you will see Penelope at some point.
My keepsakes.
Behold that heirloom storage case.
The eye.
Okay, that's not that great.
Except the last foe that vanquished you was
Yeah, but that's not that great.
It's very appropriate for the evil eye, which is an Atropatate
me.
device, and it's supposed
Lim
to
and
repel
Oros, sister
like
blades.
things.
We're fellow
that harm
sisters
you.
now.
So that's a smart mechanic.
Hell yeah, this is exactly what I want.
And he's like, I want the power of punches.
These aren't punches.
Throwing knives?
Nope.
Stabby knives? Stabby?
Here, now watch and learn. Like stung by bees.
What weapon is it?
Sister knives. Twin
Knives.
daggers.
Oh, the sister knives. Or sister blades. What's the description?
One is gauntlets and one's punchy. I don't know. You talk about the blades themselves?
Yeah, I was just wondering what the
No idea.
description was. That's fine. There is a rod of fishing. And that's
The
what you should
sister
forever
blades,
call them. now.
Liam and Oros serve the unseen and are never separated.
Lim and Oros. Okay. again, I know this was true from the first Hades game. Again, a lot of those were inventions of the game designers. Didn't necessarily have strong myth associations.
That's not necessarily true. Well, they had aspects that had associations.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
The aspect of Arthur, the aspect of Guinevere, the aspect of Beowulf.
The craft you
That's
seek to
fair.
master takes its toll.
It's more of like within
But
Greek
not for long.
mythology,
Your
there's
magic
not
power's
like,
gonna come right back
you
by the
know,
time
there's
you
no
get to the next place you go.
Excalibur sword
So
or
use
anything
it.
like
No
that.
point bottling it up.
Weapons don't really have a, legendary aspect to themselves. So.
Okay. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick, so.
Okay.
Be right back.
So I feel like the weapons they borrow from other mythologies, but there's not really an equivalent in Greek mythology. As you'll hear in our retcon of Troy, the movie, the whole sword of Troy is like, what? You're just handing that off? What, does it have special abilities? Is it just in the name? There just really isn't that aspect. It is more interesting to think about, a lot of cities have associations with gods, and what would work in terms of like an item that imbues history or power or anything like that would actually be a cult statue from a temple or from a city center or something like that. Much more so than a weapon. There are, of course, both functional weapons and decorative weapons that people would be buried with, but that was much more of a status marker of the individual and not actually, important in and of itself. It's not like Indiana Jones and going down to find this particular object because it has this storied past. That feels very absent from Greek mythology. I would be curious to know, if people are more familiar with other mythologies. Are there special objects that you know of that have their own kind of mythological element? There are, I think, probably the closest example in Greek mythology would maybe be like the golden fleece. Would be a good example of an object that has kind of its own history, that people would be more interested in the object than the person or things like that. So yeah. All right, so we've gotten through death number 3. We've got new weapons. We met the 2nd level boss, so pretty good progress. This is much greater progress than we made the first time we streamed Hades.
I do what I want. Hold on a second. Christie's gonna go check something. In the meantime, I will look at menus. Oh, let's see. The one thing that's, let me go here and see what we got going around. I kind of want to. Can I only? Okay. I can only have. I have to choose what I set. Okay. Okay. Now I see. So this is free though. So I want that. But I need a pearl. I feel like I need to beat a boss for that. Okay, so
the Titan.
So yeah, okay. So there's a limit to these I can set.
Oh, okay.
I wonder if I can increase that one in the future. Either way, I got a new weapon. Heading out. Let's do it.
I also just saw that like one of the incantation shapes they showed was a pentagram.
The heart sigil.
Hell yeah!
I don't know enough about like actual Greek magic to know if that would have been a commonly used sign. We do definitely have like Christie. Ooh, Aphrodite. Oh wow.
Oh, your brother
I
would be
like
so
that
proud
representation.
knowing you're
We've had her
fighting for your
before.
kin.
Yeah, she was in the original.
I like that she's more naked. That is actually how she tends to be represented in Greek artwork.
Okay, let's do Flutter Strike. This is how that
I've
plays.
much to learn from her, I think.
Oh hell yeah! All right, we're good.
Andy is so happy.
I like the in-your-face builds more.
I'll slay you all.
I saying? Before Aphrodite.
Let's go to Apollo. Let's do some Apollo shit scene.
So Aphrodite is also a really interesting figure because she is technically she would have been of the same generation as the Titans themselves.
At night.
And then arguably her son Eros or Cupid is a primordial god. So those get mixed around quite a bit. Wait, what did you say?
We're just locked in a stalemate of some sort.
Okay, with Kronos.
Your attack has a chance to hit 2 times. Casts.
I accept this
I'm
gift.
attacking enough with this action to be worth it. And I'm out.
I like that little heart.
Alright, I gotta pay attention.
Alright, well, who's
That's might be a good run.
new weapon.
Armor shit.
Well, and you have a new weapon, so.
Yeah.
As for my arcana.
The river Cocytus winds through endless misty passageways. The wailing souls within its languid waters, all denied their eternal rest.
Reminds me of home.
Ouch. Oh, I was talking about the program, and in terms of, generally speaking, there is not a lot of details about
I know that voice.
magic practices within the literature. That becomes much more developed in the Roman period, mostly to mine women as practitioners of both magic, but like medical remedies and things like that. So, yeah, I don't know that it would necessarily have been anything. We do have curse tablets, but those are more about the material, the inscriptions.
That ought to do it.
Good evening.
It's been too long, sister. Look at you on your great hunt. Not ideal circumstances, but you've finally begun. Know that the family has your back, surprised as they are about this.
No shortage lately of surprises on Olympus or below. It's good to see you, Artemis, but I must be off. Time's against us and all that.
Time's an old fool, too busy besieging the mountain of the gods to sense the threat headed his way. Go get him.
Ew.
So it
The
seems
choice is
like
yours.
Kronos is trying to take over everything, and probably has started with the Underworld,
My blessing is yours.
which makes sense because in Greek mythology,
Good hunting.
Once Zeus and his brothers came into power, they actually split up the domains for each of them to rule.
This one again.
Zeus and Olympus in the sky, Poseidon with the sea, and the Underworld. But it wasn't necessarily that it was survived under the rule of Kronos. And what's really interesting is that we get Theseus, in his working days, we get that Kronos ruled over the golden age of man, when, according to Theseus, life was great.
Was the second born of Hades and his queen, I said. Wait, who? So then they had a girl. The Titan must have struck your father's house right after you were born.
Okay. Yeah, so in Hesiod's opinion, life was great under Kronos, and when Zeus took over, things started to go badly. And he credits that not to the gods, he credits that to the corruption of man over time. Although the gods have some role in that, because they're creating new races of people, and each one is worse than the one before. The exception being the Age of Heroes, which comes after the Bronze Age, different Bronze Age. The Age of Heroes is more took place is slightly better than the Bronze Age, but it's not the Golden Age, it's not the Silver Age. And then Hesiod defines the time period he's living in as the Iron Age, and it's horrible. And he sees the good old days, even though he did not live in the good old days. But Kronos ruled over the Golden Lady.
Can't recover here.
So
need to press on.
This is, I think this is
reagent
an
sensing
interesting and
incantation
smart
took
look
effect.
at, what would Kronos' goal be in taking over?
Yes, my lord. I met Apollo, Grandmother, Uncle Poseidon. I've known Artemis and Hermes for so long. I'm impressed they kept my secret from the others all this time.
Hermes makes sense. Artemis is interesting that she would know. I wonder if that means Hermes will eventually take over Booms. We're going to come up with Hermes and Booms.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, they made specific reference to him here.
Got him. Alright.
And then we have Aphrodite again, so maybe we will get all the Booms from the first game.
Oh, Alright, let's see. Your special.
Okay, it is Daedalus is the
last
hammer.
rank on your dot sequence. Okay. That.
I'm grateful, Daedalus.
I think Zeus was in the first one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was Poseidon in the first one?
Oh, you don't really remember watching the first one, do you?
I'm confident, but I'm just double checking because it hasn't been since like that. I know Apollo was.
Apollo was not.
Apollo was not. Dionysus was in the first one.
Yep.
So far the new ones that we've seen are Apollo and Hestia. Yeah. Okay.
Speaking of Apollo, let's go get some Apollo. Yes. Okay, next.
Oh, you can just go.
Yep.
Just environmental effect.
They also see that.
That's fair.
All quiet.
After you take damage, you're supposed to. But I don't want revenge damage. I don't want it like. Not ideal, but I think this door is free.
I think it usually is, yeah.
Lord Charon set up shop.
Need the help.
Ahead, the Underworld princess shall again confront the one who raised her and taught to her the means by which she may prevail.
Yep.
There's always more to learn.
There you are.
I'll get him, headmistress. I swear it. All that you've taught, I'll bring to bear. And no matter the obstacles that stand in the way, Kronos shall fall by my hand.
I require no convincing, Malinois, although perhaps you do. However much I've taught, what's important is you're a capable student.
I have to be more than that.
It's interesting. The premise is that Kronos is really
Triple divide.
kill time.
Doing enough damage. The attack is strong and dangerous.
Return to fight, sisters.
No, not like that.
So, and these are the same shades that are hanging out. Alright. Yeah. So, I guess just like fight. Cool. Baba! Run, little sheepy, run! I love love this mechanic so much. It's adorable.
It is adorable.
It reminds me of like, I forget what that game is. It's like a board game. You get turned into a frog. Yeah, it's like Talisman.
Turn you into a toad. Oh no.
I think the switch happens when this reader helps you birds.
Well, wow. Like, I think I can dodge it.
Well, you can probably burn it away from it as much as possible, but like I said, I think the prompt is like because you didn't see it.
Get there.
Her.
Test complete.
You've earned these spoils. May they strengthen your craft. Return to Shadow now.
She trained relentlessly for this.
Okay, got that.
Yeah, I don't remember if it was ever established in the first Hades game that the narrator is Homer. No. I like that they did that with the little...
Is that?
A word, if you please.
The fuck is you?
Pray, who might you
It's
be,
Homer.
my girl? And what compelled you to wander in and out of Erebus?
I thought that was the narrator again.
I'm not your girl, old man. My name and business are not your concern.
I wonder if this
So
is...
it seems. You appear to be quite pressed for time. Forgive this old man his transgressions.
Sounds godlike. It reminds me a little bit about Chaos. Didn't that seem like Chaos to you, possibly? Or maybe it's Kronos himself. Oh, theories? What do we think? What do we think? I was gonna throw Tiresias out too.
I'm just choosing murder things. Oh.
You wretches.
Oceanus. I'm wondering what the third level would be.
Probably should have went for Apollo there. Friendship.
Going in.
So just a top of the level Google search.
Come on, just
gives us Elysium, which we've already been to, Styx, River, Asphodel, which was in the first game, Tartarus was also in the first game.
Well, would you look at that? Another would-be suitor journeyed far and wide just to gaze upon me. Not that I blame you. And get totally rejected. Fine.
I'll go
if you
I
must.
You have the wrong idea. I'm not seeking a mate. I don't even know who you are.
What? I'm Narcissus, W.
Narcissus!
The Narcissus?
Yes.
And if you're no would-be suitor, then why don't you relieve me of one of these innumerable gifts the others offered in vain?
Yes.
Beat it.
Yes, I will.
Oh, we're gonna have fun with Narcissus. Oh dear. As is indicated by the name, Narcissus is where we get the term narcissistic from. And he was just a very pretty boy who either fell in love with, basically fell in love with his reflection.
Why are you glaring at me
very
like
basic
that,
story.
little one?
There are some.
Have I offended in some way?
There are some versions that
Too hot for you?
Scared and then saw the reflection. Of his sister crying for her. So yeah, it was fun.
Candy Team chats are annoying.
The other mythological figure often associated with Narcissus is, of course, the Echo. Echo was one of Narcissus, but because he was so... vanquished. Vanquished?
I accept this message.
What's That feels like an Eris thing.
That was the rat we fought. She just called it uh-oh.
Oh, it's
Terrifying.
a rat? Yeah. Alright. Interesting. The other Greek mythological figure associated with Narcissus is Echo, who is a nymph that fell in love with Narcissus, but because he was very upset with himself, she turned to him, she ran into a cave, and basically just wasted away until all that was left behind was her boys, who repeated. I think there was some kind of curse, something happened. So she could only repeat the last thing she'd heard. And then she wasted away in a cave, and that's where we get Echo from. Okay. Die. Good. I do. You're trying to be part of the show.
You.
Yep, dead.
Dead. Return to Shadow now.
Probably gonna take a 5-minute break. Be right back. Once we make sure there's no story going on.
Kronos, you there?
That's the Froggy. Hi, Kronos.
Yep. Okay. I got control. So we'll be back here in a couple minutes. Just gotta take a quick break to get more refreshments.
Andiamo.
Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. Had to take a quick break. Fuck. I'm dead again.
We have info.
The modestly appointed tent of fierce Princess Melenui nonetheless is dutifully organized and immaculately clean.
Unlike Zagreus's room. I like that.
I would live in squalor.
I would live in squalor.
Ever think maybe we're just not cut out for this, Mel? Me with the haunting, you with the... What are you trying to do again?
Find the Titan of Time. Punish him for his crimes against my family. Restore the rightful ruler of the Underworld. Hey, you're cut out for haunting, Dora.
Oh, thanks. Just like I'm sure you're cut out for all that other stuff.
Perfect.
We do like Dora. She's very cute. Yeah, so
Rise
in
and shine.
The arms of
ancient
night
Greece,
seek
what
something
would get
more
you
from me.
haunted by a shade is usually an improper burial of some kind. They can be called on with
daughters of
cursed
night,
tablets.
who can
I think
see
I had
all
mentioned earlier, like
tomorrows,
what we
please
know
help
about
me
magic
avenge
is kind
both
of
our
mostly applied
family's
to cursed
sorrows.
tablets. And I mentioned like the
No
location of
effect.
where you would find them. They're often in cemeteries.
Nothing. They didn't listen.
They didn't listen to you.
Yeah, that happens.
Must be an incantation that can help.
But because the shades are with the
Listen,
underworld, it'd be kind of
hear
similar
me, O
places you think
shades, on
of
my
finding
authority.
chthonic deities.
Give my demand all due
So besides
priority.
graveyards, wells
Tis
would be a
done.
good option. Possibly caves as well. But I think probably the two most common are cemeteries and wells and caves down
Great
into
tree
the
of
earth.
life, please listen to my thoughts.
So mote it be.
Broker, you've expanded your shop.
Hell yeah, brother.
By light of moon, together, let us shape reality.
We're still working on the states again, right?
Yep.
Okay. Lower sheets.
Nightshade
Oh,
seeds.
you get to plant things. I think I knew that. This is like going full on.
Headmistress, I found Artemis out there. I'd not expected her so soon, but then she's quick. Speaking of
Valley.
which, what of Hermes? Any word?
Yeah, where's Hermes?
Alas, not yet. However, those two are resourceful and discreet. And Olympus remains none the wiser to our long-standing connection with them, if that is your concern.
My concern is their safety. May Hermes soon discover what exactly Kronos is scheming and return, though I know we can ill afford to wait.
No, we cannot. Hermes convinced me of that.
Hermes is behind all this shit.
Odysseus out checking on reports.
Talk to me.
Blade. You passed her little test that time. Must have felt so good beating her ass to the ground.
Yeah, it did.
Don't get to spar with her, so I can only imagine.
We're not just sparring. You don't know our craft.
I know I could take her.
So,
I take your ass.
so the funny thing is like Nemesis is never talked about in mythology, but I had a really strong impression of her when I was young because you know, like who incorporated her into
Trade you.
media.
Farewell.
It was Disney's Hercules, the TV show. There was a cartoon, there was an animation
Headmistress,
spin-off from the
if it
movie,
isn't
and Nemesis was a
inappropriate, I have
character
a
in
little
that, and I
gift,
really liked her from
seeing
that.
as your personal
And I've like
supply
never
ran
really
out a while
seen
back.
her incorporated anywhere else.
Ah, the hounds shall lap this stuff right up, I think. I shall safeguard it for them as a treat.
Nemesis is in Persona 3.
And why don't you hold on
Yeah.
to this in
Personas.
kind?
That makes sense. But like in
You're
Persona,
Silver
they don't
Wheel.
really have personalities.
I can have this?
No, but the personas are linked to kind of the story. So
Yeah.
the character who has Nemesis ends up dead. On a spear.
Hi, gang.
Anubis.
Headmistress must have some important tasks
Oh
for you.
no, that's right. Hecate has black dogs associated with her. That makes sense. Yeah, sweetie. We do miss Cerebus. He was a very good doggle.
Yes.
You'll flourish here.
Right, we get to plant stuff now.
Yeah, if I can only plant one thing, you're not.
Stardew Valley or Harvest Moon, whichever one you prefer.
Either. Stardew Valley's fun.
You get to plant
What's that
things
one
in
do?
oh gosh, what's the one on Wii that's super popular?
The silver wheel.
Hey, like you get to do your house and you're paying
Animal
off,
Crossing.
Animal Crossing. You got to pay off the raccoon.
The Switch. The one on the Switch was the most popular one.
What? Yeah, that's fair enough.
Here, have it. Yeah.
Because it hit right during the pandemic.
Commander, though it falls to us to keep the old traditions alive, may you partake of this nectar, unburdened
Can't
by
wait
the
for
weight of
Switch
its
2.
significance.
Excited for that shit.
I'm most appreciative of both the offering and of the sentiment, and I summarily shall do my part. Behold, the luckiest of my possessions is in your possession now.
Bitchin'.
Oh, I wonder if it's like skill.
You honor me, Commander.
Luckier tooth. Nice.
I understand you
Not lucky,
ventured to the
just
bottom of the sea.
I did get to the
I
bottom
too
of the sea.
have been there in those depths, young one. But once, a while back, and briefly, I might add.
Of course. You were a famous mariner in your mortal days. But then you finally
Yeah,
met your
I was
end
gonna say,
beneath
it's like,
the
that's
waters
probably a
upon
one
which you
trip
sailed.
for
Yeah.
getting immortal.
Nah, it was way more glorious
Oh, I was
than
about
that.
to make a poor joke about the submarine, but
I'll find more
Take the
bones with
staff
this.
because I get bonuses to it. Luckier tooth. That default. Okay, so it's basically for your death defiance.
nice.
Take it.
Yeah. Andy wants the fishing rod. Give him the rod. I'm not a rod.
What secrets lie within?
Yeah, I'm a little bit away from
Oh, Psyche. Okay. I haven't had a chance to look at all the resources. So Psyche is both a
Sealed as
mythological
always.
figure, but
Heading
also
out.
a reference to the soul. I think that is the
A
word for
lightning
soul.
sigil. The king of the gods must have his hands full recently. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Ah, young lady, so we meet at last. Emerged from all that gloom to help us settle an old score. If you possess your father's strength, then we have the advantage. Let us strike.
It burns, doesn't it?
You're attacking for
All right,
splits.
so we-
Let's go special.
We've got Zeus back. Okay, so who am I
Uncle's Titan
imagining
killing
we might
strike.
I really haven't seen before. Yeah. Hades, based on the trailer, has been
this time.
captured. So I
Within
doubt we'll get any
mist-shrouded,
details.
labyrinthine Erebus lie countless souls of the dead.
Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if
awaiting
Hades
judgment
is somebody who can give us
that
a
shall
boon.
never come.
Maybe eventually, but
I'll be
like
judged soon enough.
like I said in the trailer, he's captured, so I don't think. Have you ever seen
I haven't seen Hera,
Okay.
so I wouldn't be surprised to see Hera either.
We've already done Demeter.
I don't know what Blitz does, but I don't like damage. Give me damage. I don't want damage.
So the original 6 Olympians born from the pairing of Kronos and Rhea.
I keep on forgetting to do the resources. I'm used to speed
You
running.
don't have the patience for it.
No, I used to speed run. I
I know.
As fast as possible. Now I need to slow my ass down.
Oh, look, I'm listening. Ooh, I wonder what time. Shout out to Hades too for like breaking out cordyceps. And I'm like, all right, sure, why not? I mean, that's kind of a form of spore.
Me and Apollo.
When Artemis first told me your tale, I figured it was just one of her pranks. Taking on the Titan
Prank
herself,
this.
come on. But it did sound like something a vengeful child of
Something a
Hades
vengeful child
might
of Hades
attempt.
might attempt.
That's right. Vengeful child, motherfucker.
I need to take a closer look at Apollo's design because one strong association he has is with snakes, and that is related to the Pythian Apollo at Delphi because supposedly that sanctuary belonged to another being, great snake that we fought. But one of my favorite marble statues we have is of Apollo. I don't think it's the lizard killer, and it's just him holding up a rock with a little lizard on a tree, and he's like about this magic, and like it feels like such a tongue-in-cheek joke about him slaying the Python of Delphi. So, I will have to look at that again for its design. Again, a labyrinth is a big kind of motif you see here. It's on the belts of both Kentucky and Illinois. It's obviously etched on the ground there. We have fought the Minotaur before, which obviously has a strongest association with the labyrinth. Other people associated with it are, of course, Minos, Pasiphae, Mother of the Minotaur, and Daedalus, and Theseus and Ariadne. So most of those already came out. Most of those already came out in the first game.
Yeah.
So
what the fuck is this?
A shadow spiller.
No.
You have to get it willing to get it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But I want to take care of the ads too. Fuck.
Alright.
Callie kittens.
This is Callie. Oh goodness. She's more likely to jump on
Oh, this guy's just annoying.
those underground monsters.
Oh yeah.
Scarlet Violet, right? That looks like it.
Yeah.
When last we spoke with your grim
Fuck.
father, niece,
I got
he
whooped
never
there.
was the most sociable sort. When we stopped hearing from him, we figured he was simply in one of his moods, not in the clutches of Kronos.
I just like how colorful they made Poseidon. I like that.
Friends.
Silk and load it.
Arachne.
It's a death cap.
So please make friends with Arachne.
Oh, it's been too long.
Have one of those.
Each time I pass through Erebus, it's comforting to know I may run into you along the way. Here's something for your lovely lair.
Oh, why this is very sweet. It should attract a host of flies, I think. So thank you very, very much. Now won't you please take this? It's only fair.
Arachne, this is beautiful. Arachne, the outfit you wove for me was so beautiful. I'm sorry to say I got into a bit of a scrape or two.
Or
And I'm
5.
afraid it didn't survive.
Oh,
It's okay.
well, that's quite all right, silly. It wasn't made to last. What is? It was made to be in the moment with you. Now here, I've plenty more.
Yes.
I like that Arachne is promoting being present. Your clothing. That's great.
There we go.
There's a little link.
The intricately woven spider silk ensconcing the environs of one gloom-filled recess within Erebus rivals in quality even the weavings of the gods themselves.
Which, as I mentioned before, is what
Arachne
got
knows
Arachne
her
into
stuff.
trouble.
Ash. We need Ash.
You're coming in a little loud for me.
That's because you got the monitor. I watching over there like, I guess I'm a little bit hot. There we go. Forgot what weapon I was using.
Callie will be
There we go.
More ashes.
Much better. All right, let's head this way.
What is the pentagrams that give you like? Or
It's gonna give me more magic.
more magic? Gotcha. then we have another asset. We haven't seen nothing from Selene now. So, like, we know Selene is a recognized figure in this game. I don't know if we'll get an actual character for her now. I would imagine so, because like I said, we saw that in the I'm always interested about what role she has in this.
Okay. There we go.
Hear me, on my authority. Lightning from on high.
Thinking about why ash would be an interesting or an important ingredient or reagent to have here. Actually, I mean, it's really interesting because ash is obviously carbonized material, and that's kind of stuff that actually lasts a long time in the archaeological record. It is also, it's really interesting when you study the history of ancient Greece. Like, there are two main trends for taking care of the dead, and one is just burial, and one is cremation.
You shouldn't have crossed me.
But still associated with burial. Daedalus.
This fucking hammer.
And you know, that's something I like talking about with students. It's kind of like a change over time we see from Bronze Age going into the Iron Age is the greater use of cremation. And think about like why that might be a big deal for certain like prominent individuals of the village is that you need a lot of wood to cremate a body, which is a lot of time and resources. If you read Homer's Iliad, it talks about how much energy goes into creating a fire to cremate a body on. It's a way to further show the status of an individual, as opposed to just digging a hole in the ground for an inhumation. It's a lot simpler. So ash can be really important in that regard. But it's also kind of a trend too. It goes back and forth. Even here in the United States, cremation is very popular now, but that was a development within the last 70 years or so. More recently in Greece, inhumations were more popular, but they run into the problem where they are actually running out of land to bury people. But I think
no sign of Hermes yet, my lord.
It's been a while since I've read this
Forgive
article.
my impatience. I know infiltrating our enemy's ranks and discovering the details of his plans to conquer Olympus is sensitive work. Of course. He'll be back any evening now, I'm sure.
Alright, so we're waiting on Hermes. Anyway, so more recently in Greece, I think there's actually been prohibition, some kind of prohibition against cremation. But there's literally nowhere to bury people, so a lot of
mastery over our craft.
Something that's been happening more often is people have to ship the dead outside of Greece to be cremated.
Come, headmistress. If I could be provoked that easily, I'd stand no chance at all.
Practice that changes.
Not even if the
it goes
fates
back and
desired
forth.
otherwise.
Last time.
Good fortune seldom comes to those in no position to receive it. Show me your victory was no mere accident.
Yeah, Andy. Show me your
I already beat you twice! Consuming flame.
But can you defeat her as a shooting fish?
Now beware.
Surprised they don't have that.
It'll be here.
Return to me, sisters.
I mean, it's still early access too, so this is...
That is true. That was kind of a fun. We're on like number 5 right now. Which, considering like you made it to the second boss by the third run, that's pretty good. Yeah. It took us forever in your first.
this is still. They definitely like put some like it's similar, or like the dash is a little bit different. Like I have some fun stats.
Well, I think it's smart because like you change the character, right? So like you could understand, why some of the characters would change why that's
Yeah, they like changes the Nope.
It's curse time! Oh, I don't think you can outrun it.
I think I can hit by it.
Run, TP, run! I will just find this adorable at the same time. What is it, 5 seconds maybe?
Pay attention to that.
Do not overextend.
Justify.
I can just very slow about what we see and then ask about finding the boss.
Remain alert. Stand down.
I've met her figured out. She's fun.
You have survived against me, and for that, you're owed a gift.
Yay!
May you learn well through it, Millenoi.
The Book of Shadows.
Alright.
Outlasted her.
There we go. So this is gonna get me the shit I need. Right, so. So we're one of the unseen.
Okay.
So it's
That makes
Hecatine.
sense because they're hiding while trying. And Kronos is supposedly focused on taking over Olympus next because he's already taken over the Underworld.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got something called a whisper. A wastrel. A spindle. A sop spindle. A whaler.
That makes sense for that one, yeah.
And a casket.
Alright.
And this is the witch's staff.
Deskara was first to wake when you approach. She is yours. Wait, I was still reading the witch's staff. Forged in chaos as a last resort to bring your brother arms to heal if need arose. Okay. And what's the last one? Our locations, maybe?
Yep.
Okay. But nothing on Oceanus yet.
I think
Beneath the outer edge of Erebus extends a hidden region of the Underworld, known only to few, and navigable only by fewer still.
Yeah, I have no idea what the final
Let's hope so.
realm. Like, it was pretty easy to figure out what it would be in the first Hades game,
there
especially
you
once you
are.
had Asphodel.
You have returned, or lost your way, perhaps, in those interminable passageways beyond.
I feel like this has got to be chaos.
I know where I'm going.
I don't think so.
Whom do I address? And what do you do?
I'm sorry.
My name
Here's
and
this place.
business are not your concern. Is that not what you said? Ah, the impertinence of the youth of this
I could
age.
see it being Kronos. But, like, maybe Uranos, even. Could be a possibility.
That's cold.
The father of Kronos. That could be a possibility.
Here we go.
But I mean, Uranos is this guy. And you guys think the predictions are for that video.
Help. I didn't see that. Yep. Do that. special inflicts blitz, but bolts. I need to use that more. You know what? Apollo, you seem like a chill dude.
Look at all the fish. This is cool.
I accept this message.
Very, it reminds me a lot of the Disney movie Atlantis, actually, in some of its design.
Friendship, friendship, narcissist.
I mean, look at you. It's like
Narcissus.
Just wow. You know, don't even have the words.
The mirror sheen of the standing waters all about revealed to denizens of Oceanus their full selves, to their horror or to their delight.
This is not a good view.
It also kind of makes sense that Narcissus would be in Oceanus because
I have one rule,
in some
and that's
versions
look, but
he
don't
drowns
touch,
himself
okay?
because he sees his
In fact,
reflection in
why
water.
don't you stand a little farther back? And also tell me how come you keep showing up like this?
Because I'm the best.
I've some affairs to settle in the
'Cause
lower
I'm hot
reaches
and
of the
you're not.
Underworld. Thought I'd take this rather scenic route through this chamber of yours.
Oh, it isn't my chamber. I just find the waters here particularly clean and reflective, and far fewer would-be suitors than an asphodel. Remember to take a gift before you go.
I wonder if we will get to see him eventually. This design almost also feels like something they're still working on outside of early access, possibly, because I've seen similar character designs where they don't put a lot of emphasis on the face or anything yet. So it'll be interesting to see if we get a clear, or it could make sense to hide, similar to like Helen of Troy. Like, how do you depict the most beautiful woman in the world? You don't try to. And if Narcissus is so attractive, but that's also a matter of opinion. That Narcissus, you could have some fun with that.
Remember me?
Yeah, I want to know what that critter is, if you get a chance.
No getting used to that.
A deep serpent. Ah, that makes sense. So we've got that. Lurker. Wait, I wanted to see more details on the lurker real quick. Infinite chaos from which all creation spring. I like that concept. Wait, I was still
Too bad. In the dungeon. Let's go.
Yeah, so I mean, you get this element of, and it's really interesting. I think that a lot of monsters do come out of this in Greek mythology because a lot of monsters initially spring from the castration of Kronos, and his blood falling into the ocean, and then from the foam, aka the sperm, you also get Aphrodite, which makes her very, like I said, makes her kind of an interesting generation association, because technically she's the same generation as the Titans. She is a child of Kronos and technically Oceanus, and not Gaia.
Coins in his own image. The promise of a new golden age, some mortals say.
Ah,
That age
see,
is
new
long
golden
since
age.
past, and no amount of shining metal shall bring it back.
So, yep, they were reading PC it as well. And it's interesting to think that the mortals might be excited about that. Which, because, you know, mortals are very absent from this.
I'm not prepared for this shit.
She's
Charybdis, or no, Scylla and her siren.
I knew it. She's come back. You ready for another show, lady? We've been rehearsing our material, practicing non-stop because one day I'm gonna be a star. Oh, me and the gals.
Yeah.
What do your musical ambitions have to do with unprovoked acts of violence against me?
She's just heckling us gals. Ignore her and take it from the top. 2, 3, 4. We are Scylla and the Sirens!
So it is interesting that Charybdis is absent this night as Charybdis devours Charybdis. Charybdis is cool, Scylla is
It's no use. I think not.
Yep, no.
No.
Damn keyboards gets you every time.
Found you at last.
Oh, hey, what's up, Thanos?
Princess of the Underworld. I regret having to contact you at such a time. It's not my custom to intervene during moments of doom, only to observe.
Moments of doom. You're Lord Moros, emissary of the Three Fates. So your sisters heard me after all.
They expected me to find you, for there's something they intend for you to have. Wherever you're going, look for it when you arrive. I'm uncertain if we'll meet again. Farewell.
Definitely seems like related to
It's been an honor.
Okay, fated list, awesome. Alright.
He's gone.
Oh, he's gone. Frog. I'm sad.
Confide in the frog.
I just met Doom incarnate, Kronos. I'm not sure I should be excited about that.
Probably not. Yeah, not very familiar with Moros as
So
a
what's up?
figure.
Dora, couldn't help but notice that my jar collection wasn't sorted properly. I would never store fungus with herbs. Are you trying to subtly drive me mad?
No. Although now that you put it that way, maybe in the future, yes. I was working on minor possessions and your mushroom bottle kind of slipped. So I put it back.
You put
Alright.
it incorrectly back. Just tell me of such things next time, would you?
Maybe I will. Maybe I won't.
All right, Dora.
Yeah, can you pull up Moros here in a sec? Yeah.
It's not gonna be there.
Oh, okay.
This is from the Three Fates.
Okay.
Prophecy fulfilled. Another prophecy fulfilled.
Okay, so I will meet Hermes because you meet the Huntress and the Messenger. Okay.
There you are.
As we improve ourselves, so does our craft. Kataski on Oski.
I felt your words.
Within the boons of Mount Olympus,
get
I
more
would
boons.
see their
100%
elemental
need it.
essences, my victory.
You have it.
Thank you. I appreciate
It is
that.
done.
And might as well do this.
Domname Sion.
Interesting.
Sorry guys, I don't know ancient Greek, so I'm not sure exactly
Evening.
what she's saying.
Here, have one of those.
Hey Odysseus, got you something here I wanted you to have. For always keeping an eye out.
Goddess, your presence alone is all I could ask. Though if you're in a giving mood, then perhaps you'll accept a small gift from me in turn?
Your trusty Knucklebones. Thank you.
So
How's life of late down at the
Knucklebones are
bottom of the
used
sea?
in games,
All
gambling
sorts of
basically.
nastiness lurking there, that the reports make clear. I wager you've seen some things.
Oh, I've seen some shit.
You'd win that
Hammerhead
wager
sharks.
handily. The worst of them has to be the sea monstrous called Scylla and a siren friends. They have
Hey,
this
yeah.
ridiculous act.
Has gotten the best
What,
of
Scylla's
times,
still
that
around?
keyboardist in
The
particular.
sirens, no less. Huh. It's a wonder you made it back. Well, please tell me you didn't listen to a word they sang.
I didn't.
Oh, I heard an earful.
The fates indulged you after all. That
Allie
is
is
their
so happy
scroll
right now, you
beside
guys.
your tent. It followed you out of the shadows. Perhaps it can provide some answers.
Would that it does. The fated list has tasked me with ensuring certain minor prophecies are fulfilled, though says little else as yet.
May it reward your efforts at least. But do not expect the fates to always favor you. The bane of our enemy is not necessarily our friend.
We'll have to take our chances.
Yo.
Okay, so Nightshade and Death Caps. Alright.
Should be of use.
Fate Fabric is kind of an interesting...
Fate Fabric.
Threads make sense, if you know the fates.
The fates expected this.
Okay. I don't think I gave you anything, so have a gift.
Oh, come, Melenue, you need not influence me with such gifts. We have a task. Let us stay focused on it, no?
But
You have
your
taught me to
abs.
apply myself to many things at once, headmistress. Why can't I stay on task while paying my respects? How fare my favorite hound and polecat friends?
Polecat. Yay. Yep, polecats are also... Oh, okay. Can you go back up for a moment?
Give me a second.
Full bloom.
So, you see the dog, the black
Yep.
dog, and then right below that,
Yep.
that's the
Cat.
polecat.
Yeah, I saw it.
It's not a cat, it's a polecat, which is more like a weasel? Sort of a thing?
The darkly splendorous Melenue attends a certain thicket of the
I
crossroads.
like that Homer is
whenever she requires
much
time
kinder to
think and
Malone
plan.
and me
Yeah.
than Zagreus.
Time is against us.
Well, Zagreus is kind of a dick.
Which
I don't
cards
think it was
reflect my
that.
path?
Can't do that. Could do that.
The Furies. I lack
What
the
does
grasp for
grasp
this.
do?
Sprint is 20%
The
faster.
swift
Is always
runner.
good.
What is grasp exactly?
See on the right. 10 out of 10.
Oh, okay.
Expanded my collection.
That's not bad. Run with that.
The sash.
I know you like the depth defy.
Yeah.
Much deeper than it looks.
I can unlock this. Let's do it. New
Now.
weapon.
Ignium. The umbral flames. Incinerate my foes and light my path.
That feels like
Requisition
mythology.
authorized.
Okay, these are the weapons that
Commander?
Hecate uses.
Disciple. Burns.
Forgive me, sir.
You see?
Need to get more shit.
Your cat is desperate.
I am ensnared.
I can?
This cat.
Oh yeah, she's a good kitty.
She's like, before you start, Daddy. Pats. Oh no. Oh no.
Magic's back to
Oh no. I warned
Take the
you.
next step, young one.
Do you really want her on your lap?
She's fine.
Okay. If you say so.
Yeah. Alright.
Oh, that didn't work.
I'm gonna
help me
take
gather
these because
bones.
I get some stuff for them. Do another run.
Run number 6?
Yeah, I think so.
That's about right.
Okay. Let's go.
My path is set. Moonlight.
Let's go.
Oh, so this is
She's
Selene.
deviated from her path.
We finally got her.
Great Titaness, the
Yeah, we
eye of
agreed.
night. I draw you down. Lend
picked
me
her.
your might.
You did not picture her.
Good evening to you, little
Whoa,
star.
my gosh. I
Our
love her.
circles
got a
now are
horse.
She's so
intertwined,
pretty.
As I no longer can afford merely
Yes,
to watch.
it totally makes sense she has a
Whichever
horse
threat we
because
face,
same
I vow
as
to shine for you.
hang on.
Now,
Same as oh gosh, Helios. She drives the moon across the sky with the chariot, the horse chariot, just like
Yeah.
Helios does with the sun. So horse makes sense. She's so pretty. I like her.
Twilight Curse.
Alright, so there's something with the heads. Okay.
Together we shine.
Together we shine.
Oh, they're sheepy. Oh, that's fun.
You fought beautifully.
Of course I did. I'm majestic. Oh, Ed.
Two weapons, so this one might not go straight. It does have range.
That. Got that. Hi, Apollo. There we go. God damn. Wasting my goddamn picture right out the game. Oh, I guess it's your armor.
You trained under Hecate, the Witch of the Crossroads.
Yeah.
She's well respected here, though we've not seen her in a while, of course. I often speak ill of Titans lately, but I'm reminded that they're not all bad.
Which
Through divination of the elements, I see it now.
Okay, so I get elements with it. Your sprint, no. Special, no. Yes, this is actually good for me. Yeah, see the elements of the attack.
see
Well,
something
one
for
back
you.
there. Ah, god damn it. Leave it silver on the table.
Hurry.
Nothing here. Demeter. The palm for the extra actually, I probably should do the palm. I feel like the palm is probably better because it's going to be more kills.
Considering you already have gifts from both Amy and Apollo.
Yeah, but yeah, I would have taken a 50 shot to make Apollo just pretty strong. More booms is always better.
Grandmother.
You're usually better off taking more booms.
I was certain you were gone. Scarce born, only to be taken by Kronos, along with my daughter and those nearest her. But the Witch of the Crossroads got you out of there, did she? How could she not send
Look who's here
word?
now. Aisha first.
Epic. Yep.
This is Dia Doggy. Medea.
Idea. Who's your go first? Who's your go girl?
She's like, I want to be on the live stream.
This is a game of Greek mythology, and I'm named after a princess.
Princess and witch. A priestess of Hecate.
Fuck.
So very appropriate. Yes, our two Greek.
Let's begin. Foul spirit.
Oh, Hecate's your teacher, is that it? Known her since I was probably your age. Right, proper dame. Been far too long since last we saw each other, come to think. What can you do? She hates everybody. I hate everybody.
All right.
That's pretty good.
Fair.
All right. Yeah. Interesting characterization. It is interesting that they're framing Hecate as a very kind of outsider. She's not an Olympian. She's not considered one of the 12 Olympian
The
gods.
ever-restless shades of Erebus find little peace there, save for the prickly embrace of the gnarled branches of those writhing woods.
Am I fighting the spirits or the woods?
Why can't it be both?
And she's also framed as like kind of a foreign goddess. So in reference to Medea, like I said, Medea is considered a priestess of Hecate of witchcraft, and you know there's a focus in Medea, and when she marries Aeneas, Jason. And Jason, and they have 2 sons, and they get to Corinth because when he went to take back his kingdom from his uncle. Was it his uncle? Yeah.
This
His
can't
dad?
wait.
Anyway, when he went to go and take it back, Medea helped end his life, basically. So instead of like taking over Corinth, Jason and Medea ran out. And they ended up in Corinth. And Jason's like, well, this foreign wife who has awesome magical powers, she's not really do for me politically speaking, so I'm gonna divorce her and marry the Princess of Corinth. And that ended.
Let's go for the palm.
So yeah, Hecate has always been kind of framed as a foreign eastern goddess of sorts. We also saw that in Blood of Zeus. So I was... They never really named Zeus or Blood of Zeus either. I know that's who they were referencing, and she kind of had the least.
Alright, I like this combo. Figuring this out.
Okay, she had like the least characterization, like the hologram half the time, which feels like a shame for Hecate. So I'm glad she's getting a lot more play in this one. Asher Bones.
Ash, I got the boss on this one. So I figured I can freeze him with this, and then I can dive. So I get special freeze
from Thunder. Dash. What's your other boom you got going right now?
I'll show you here. So I've got Nova Strike, which more damage in a larger area, but Ice Flourish is my special, so I can hit him with a dagger. Does a lot of damage, and then they're frozen. I can dash in, attack pretty much free.
All right.
And I have Scorpion.
What is the perspective? So, what is the mechanic that Selene gave you to curse?
Oh, that's just a special.
Okay. Did you already get rid of that special?
No, I haven't.
Special?
I just don't need to use it that much.
I wonder if you can use it on Scala. Or Daedalus. I always mess that up. We never saw Hephaestus in the first Hades game, right?
No, he's just a hammer.
Feels even
the hammer's Daedalus.
Yeah, no Hephaestus, no.
Oh, okay, so we could get Hephaestus in
Compose yourself.
So we're still waiting for Hera.
Flash of silver.
Hephaestus is another possibility.
Oros. The sister blades have veiled themselves.
I'd still really like to see Hercules too.
The other nocturnal arms shall follow their lead, I expect.
Nyx entrusted them to you to safeguard the realm as a last resort. But this cannot possibly be how they were meant to be used.
And why ever not? To safeguard the realm, you shall have to clear a wide variety of obstacles standing in your way.
I kind of wonder what's happening next.
I am but one.
As well.
Tremble beneath the moon.
One of my favorite resources for Greek mythology is Theory.com. They specifically pull from the ancient sources. Theory is spelled Theory. Great, excellent resource when you're
Don't mind me, just a sheep.
She was the only child of the Titans Perseus and Asteria, whom she received the power of the heaven, earth, and sea.
I'm afraid not.
Trojan queen Hecuba, who
fought.
left in the sea after the fall of Troy
But I
and was
cannot
transformed by the
mend your
goddess.
wounds.
And the polecat was either the
Neither
witch
shall
Gale,
your
turned as
enemies.
punishment for her incontinence, or Galantheus, midwife of Alcmene, who is the mother of Heracles, who was transformed by the enraged goddess Alethea, but adopted by the sympathetic Hecate.
The pathway's down.
Heals. And...
Far below, down in the deepest reaches of the Underworld, awaits the ancient foe of saffron-veiled goddess Melinoe.
Eris?
You'll help me find him. Into the depths.
Or Eris. Her name means worker from afar, from the Greek word hekatos. The masculine form of the name hekatos was a common epithet of the god Apollon. She was identified with two goddesses, including Artemis, Selene, and Dispone, and the goddess Hecate. Goddess of Scythia, the Christian Orpheus, and Caroline of Maya, Thracian goddess Bendis and Cotis, and Euboean nymph Myra.
Definitely need the health. Oh, Jesus, what a terrible way to spawn.
Right. So, yeah, she's one of Titans, so she is actually of the same generation of the Olympians, but she is not of the same. All of the original Olympians between Rhea and Kronos, there's 6. Which is Hades, Poseidon, and Zeus, and Demeter, Hera, and Hestia. For me. So she's like the cousin of the Olympians.
Can't fish yet. I definitely need the health.
You can talk to Combo.
Take Hestia.
Fire sale there. Don't want you paying an exorbitant amount. Not that there ought to be a price on blessings anyhow.
I really like it.
Nope.
I think she's basically got a tripod for a hat.
I met one of your brothers, Lord Charon. It was Moros. He delivered to me a certain artifact, but then was gone. Do you know of the fated list?
Do you know the fated list? Yeah.
It's been in my family's care before. So, what of Moros? Where could
Yeah.
he have gone in all of this?
So if you look at him again, when it's the dialogue
Perhaps I
bubble,
can locate him
he has a
again.
really similar design to Narcissus, which tells me that those will get
You're in
fleshed
my
out
way.
more after early access. I think I think there's a lot of character there, character design, so. From the first Hades game, I know that was there any hooded figure that eventually got me with the position later? But I was thinking like either Orpheus
Yes, I accept this message.
Nope. Full cast. Nope.
Adequate.
Health it is.
Down the drain. Ensnared.
Next life. One nice thing, like, they're making this a little bit better for speedrunners is it, well,
Give up already, Jill.
Nah.
Yay.
No.
I know who you are.
It was
I know where you
Kronos.
go. You shall not get there.
Suck my ass and kick in your ass.
I like that, He has kind of an Egyptian design to him.
How frightening. Unfortunately, we shall never know if yours was a mere empty threat. For you are going on a little time out.
No.
At least until some other matters are resolved.
I will kick you in the dick.
No.
Oh, well.
Ooh.
You wish to traipse through this realm, then here, bask in it.
I like how they're using Kronos for a throwback to the first game. That's a really cool mechanic.
Or when?
Ooh, gets these Zagreus.
What witchery is this? You knew how to resist my little spell.
Yeah, I did. Suck my ass. Good. Let's do it. Can I leave here now? Peace.
It'll take more than that, Kronos.
Yeah, I'm still on PR. See if we can get a little bit more on that.
You're dead. And closer. Yes.
So, Kronos, king of the Titans and god of time, in particular time when viewed as a destructive, all-devouring force.
Store.
Lord Charon? Olympus, I accept this message.
Yep, it was free.
An ever-present song compels the nightmare-bringing princess ever forward, towards the beauty, deeper into the abyss.
Alright, round like 3 with these bitches.
Very pretty.
So, in the Greek mythology, many human generations later, Zeus released Kronos and his brothers from their prison in Tartarus, and made the old-time king king of the Elysian lands.
Your self-confidence is enviable, but I'm only here because I have to get past this ridiculous stage. So why don't we skip the show?
I agree, skip the show.
Idea. Why don't we stop
No.
the show? All we needed was a little
Alright.
audience, and
I want
we've
to beat
got
the fuck out of you
you
anyway.
right where we
I
want.
think I know what I need to do to beat you here.
This song's gonna come around.
Nope. Kinda wish I had like the lines. Oh, yeah, go first. armor. Just like talk. That's such. Okay.
Oh, they're back up though.
Featured artist. Okay, that means more. Nope, they're both. Oh,
Yeah, they're both. Yeah.
Happy here. Fuck that. Nope, not like this. Fuck. Not looking at me.
Oh, that was really close.
Damn it.
That was pretty close though. That was pretty good.
That was alright. Could have been better. Alright.
Blast those sirens.
Probably have time for one more run.
No, I'm gonna explore around a bit.
Okay.
So no more runs, but we'll explore around. Get set up
Sirens
for the
are
next run.
amphibious.
Okay.
You know their weaknesses, Kronos?
God damn, that was annoying.
Boo.
Have a gift.
Wanted you to have this, Dora. To the best hunter in all the crossroads.
See, I knew you were gonna pull this gift custom thing on me sooner or later, so I have come prepared. Catch.
Yatta.
For me? Thank you, Dora.
I have no idea what a ghost onion is.
Dora, don't you pay any attention to what's been happening out there? The rise of the Titan of Time, the siege of Olympus?
Nope. Can't say any of that rings a bell. Olympus, that's where the family members you don't like live, right? And the Titan of Time, I get that he's bad, but he's never done anything to me personally, as far as I know, so.
This entire encampment exists to resist his efforts to overthrow the gods and rule the world?
That's right.
Well then, maybe I should thank him, because I happen to like this encampment.
I mean, that's the kind of the thing,
Oh,
because the shades are reflections of the mortals, right? And again, Kronos ruled over the golden age of the mortals, so they probably give 0 Fs about Kronos taking over the world again.
A prophecy concerning doom. I have to find Lord Moros once again and call him here. Looks like I
once
did it.
Made the joke when talking about Kronos and
The
Christie
last wheel of the three
Jackson?
fates.
Is Kronos
Those
Kronos
reclusive
is the big bad in
determiners
that.
of all
Okay.
that is to come
I guess I get
is now
used
under
quite a
the
bit now.
princess of the Underworld's care.
With their aid, we may have a chance.
That quote from Eeyore that I've read before.
I think I know how I can do the bidding of the
Destructive,
fates.
all devouring time. So I made the joke that like Kronos is TikTok. That is Kronos'
Hear
big
me, O
comeback.
doom,
is
hear my
TikTok.
voice from afar. I need beseech you wherever you are.
And he doesn't.
Where are you, Lord Moros?
Alright, so he's probably
So
there
it
for.
goes at times.
So we'll probably run into him next time. Alright, so unlock the chamber. Let's do it.
Your will is done.
So mote it be. Just checking up on you.
I don't really need anything there. We'll take the
I've needed
nectar.
that. Headmistress, I saw him, Kronos. First beyond Erebus in the guise of an old man. He then attempted to ensnare me in some vision out of time. The river aflame, everything ablaze.
Still your heart, Melinoe, you're safe. And you were able to return again, which means that all your training served you well. So then, he realizes who you are.
So he claims. I broke free from his spell like it was second nature, but neither could I raise a hand against him. What must I do now?
Nothing has changed. You're to confront him down where he resides, where your mother and father rightly ought to be.
Alright, so he's in
Go with patience, not with haste. He may know something of your power now.
Yeah,
but
we're-
not
That makes
enough.
sense. We're moving down into the underworld, so
Yeah.
we're starting at the top.
Yes,
said
or
mistress.
like at the edges might be a good way to think
You
of it
have
too.
this. You look as though you've seen a ghost, if you'll forgive the very antiquated mortal turn of phrase, goddess. So we'd say to someone looking disconcerted. Things all right?
Yes and no. I saw Kronos out there. I thought he had me, but I broke free from his spell. This was in Oceanus, though I also caught him snooping near the pathways out of Erebus.
Damn it. Our reports said nothing of the sort, but then some of our shade informants haven't yet returned. We had expected Kronos to stay put in the lowest reaches. You must have caused enough of a stir to catch his notice.
I've hardly been discreet in my approach. Is there truly no other way?
We reckon not. We're counting on him thinking you're inconsequential to his plans. As for our own, I shall go over this with the good witch. Be safe, and cheers for the report.
Of course.
Up and about. Can't believe sucking up to the fates actually worked.
It always does.
That big scroll over there, that's really from them.
Yep.
Personally delivered by Lord Moros, no less. He seemed a little pressed for time, so we didn't get to talk much. Are the two of you close?
We're children of Nyx. None of us are close. But we crossed paths. When certain mortals get what they deserve, it involves us both.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I can only imagine.
That's really fun.
You
Is
are
the area-
welcome here, and you are safe.
Is the area you open the closed off area over there or elsewhere?
I didn't open anything up.
Oh, I thought you said the woodsy place.
What is my path?
No, I'll run into Doom next time I run through the dungeon, I think.
Eternity.
Yeah, we're definitely dealing with a lot more personifications this time as opposed to like actual mythological figures. Which is smart actually. 'Cause
Eternity.
then you can do a lot with them. They're, without as much mythology, you can play around with the characterizations a lot more. I think they've been really smart about what they've done so far. Like that little
The
side by
fates.
nemesis of like, sometimes mortals do something that they get both of us at once. Doom and
Ready.
divine justice. So
The ashes remember.
Gooey, are you making a final appearance?
The arms of night. Don't have enough for that.
Really
The
wants
tablet of peace.
and he really wants that
You
rod
are
of
mine
fish.
now.
Do make good use of that.
Fish is the cool.
Ignium.
And that concludes our lesson for today. At ease.
Okay. Let's talk to you.
There's something up with those nocturnal arms of yours. A certain aura that's surrounding one of them. The grave thirst.
A relatively simple incantation. I expected there was more to the connection between Knight's weapons and the dead. No wonder you can see it too.
Come now. Not like I need eyes on the back of my cranium, but I can feel it in my bones. Want more bones yourself? Just use a weapon with the thirst.
Yep. That's why
Whenever
I used
possible.
the sword, the two swords, even though I just unlocked this one.
New keepsake there.
Ooh.
The onion.
Give us the onion.
Okay. Not gonna do another run. We'll be back. We'll do this every Sunday till we finish this up. So let's brood over
I'll
here
get
for
through
a
all
second.
that gloom somehow.
Yeah, somehow. So we'll be back on Sunday. I'm not gonna play this at all except for on Sundays. So we'll just go through blind together. I might be back on streaming something different a little bit later by myself. But on the meantime, check out
Wait.
Big.
Say my thing too.
And you say your thing.
My thing. Yay. Yeah, and if you like the Greek mythology stuff, especially in modern media, check out Movies We Dig. You can find us at movieswedig.com or under any social media page under some handle of @digmovies or Movies We Dig. Yeah, and like, review, and subscribe if you like what you hear there.
All right, and on that, out. See y'all next Sunday or later tonight if you're actually watching me.
Ciao.
All right, we're stopped.
Yay. Pretty good. Good level of... I think that was a good mix for both of us, too, in terms of you talking about the game mechanics and me talking about what are some of the